Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing really well. I look like Mick Jagger right now. That's fine. So, obviously I cut my hair a couple of days ago and I posted a picture where I did like a big winged eyeliner and everyone was asking about that and about the hair. So, I'm going to put it all in one video today for you. I'm going to recreate the makeup look that I did and I'm going to kind of talk to you a bit about how I cut my hair. I actually didn't film it, which I'm really sorry, but I was like just too in the zone, you know, you're just too stressed, like I was just trying to focus, and I don't think I would have even been able to like talk about what I was doing because A, I had absolutely no idea, and B, I was just focusing so hard. So yeah, I'm like really loving my hair like this. It just kind of feels like right, you know, when you do something and you're like, ooh, yeah. To zoom you in, I'm just going to start on my makeup. I'm going to clip this all out of the way. I've already moisturised my skin. I used the Pharmacy Honey Grail oil, which is one of my favourites. I've actually got a new product that I'm going to try today. This is the Revolution Pro Blur Stick. So this is a face primer, obviously kind of supposed to blur your skin and your pores. It says pore blurring primer infused with vitamin B5, C and E to help give the appearance of smooth and healthy looking skin. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, that looks horrible, I'm going to hate it. Because I just thought of, you know, those really thick, like silicone-y primers that everyone used to wear, and they're just so horrible. I saw someone talking about this on Instagram the other day and I thought, oh, maybe I will try it. And then I just like kind of touched it earlier and it smells really good and it actually doesn't feel too like thick or sticky. So yeah, I'm going to try it today. It is massive, like what like the technique is supposed to be, but I'm just going to go with my fingers, I think, and I'm just going to kind of press it like, I don't know if you're meant to like just swipe it straight on, but that feels kind of gross. I'm going to kind of pat it in the areas that I feel like I need it. It kind of tends to be around here that my skin sort of goes a bit bumpy just from like breakouts and stuff. Even though it does kind of have that feel to it, it actually doesn't feel like heavy or like sticky on the skin at all. It does feel quite nice. I kind of look like close up at my skin. I don't know how well you can see it, but like it hasn't really changed. You know that it's changed the way that it looks necessarily, which I think is maybe a good thing. But yeah, I've only used a bit, so I'm just going to do my foundation as normal over the top and just see if I feel like it makes a difference. For foundation, this is the one that I used in my last video, and I've decided this week that I absolutely love it. So this is the Givenchy Prism Libra, whatever the fuck. In the last video I just couldn't find what the colour was at all, but it is W245, this colour. And yeah, I'm just going to apply that all over. For makeup this week, I've literally just worn this and it's just such a nice foundation. It actually wears away really nicely as well throughout the day. I don't know if I'm looking at it because I feel like I want it to look different, but I feel like maybe it does a bit. Does it? It's hard though, because this foundation does have that really sort of like airbrushed finish to it, so it's kind of hard to... I don't know. Primers are like impossible though. How do you ever really know if a primer's done anything? Answer me that. Now onto concealer. I'm just going to use the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Custard. Always my favourite. And yeah, I found this tiny sponge that I didn't know I had, and it's just so nice for under your eyes. So yeah, I'm just going to apply that. A lot of this today. I'm so tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like now I'm applying this, my skin actually does look really, really smooth, and it definitely isn't. Like, my skin hasn't been that good. That looks really nice, actually. Interesting. I'm going to sit underneath my... Oh, you dropped it. Underneath my eyes a bit with the Hourglass Ambiance powder. Now, for bronzer and blush today, I always use the same thing, and I woke up this morning and I just felt different. I don't want to use the same things today, so I'm not gonna. Wow. I mentioned these products a really long time ago actually. I did a video with Beauty Bay when these had just launched, but these are the bronzer and blushes. Really nice, like easy products. They're just simple, they just work, that's kind of it. But the bronzer that I'm going to be using is Fawn, so it's quite like a kind of like an earthy tone bronze, which is nice. I use like a big fluffy brush just to get a big kind of diffused bronzy look. I'm just going to kind of start patting my mullet out of the way. There we go, just like a really simple kind of light Very like diffused, light bronzy look. Blush, I'm going to use the shade Peachy, which is like quite a muted, well, peachy colour. Kind of do the same with that. I tend to kind of use bronze and blush in like pretty much the same way, and I just sort of diffuse the two together. Massive thank you for like all the love on my like little vlog thing. I just don't vlog because I just think, wow, my life is just so uninteresting. But then I don't know, does everyone always think their life is uninteresting? Probably. Definitely through lockdown I've really enjoyed like watching people's vlogs. I think it's just like seeing someone else's life is like more interesting now than ever, I think. Yeah, I actually kind of enjoyed doing it and everyone was really nice about it, so yeah, thank you for that. I probably will do more if I ever do anything. Fringe is just like desperate to be here. Sorry girl, you're gonna have to wait. I'm just gonna pop my little freckles on with the Charlotte Tilbury liner as always. That's it for skin. I'm actually kind of confused, like it looks really nice. I think it is that stick thing, you know, because I use those products together all the time and they are nice, but they never look quite like that. I'm gonna zoom you in and move on to my brows and my eyes. The brows, pretty much the same thing all the time. The Refi Brow Sculpt. This was restocked yesterday, I believe, so hopefully it hasn't sold out. I just love this so much. And yeah, I'm just gonna brush my brows up. Okay, and then rather than filling my brows in today, I'm gonna use the Ico Brow Gel. This is just like a tinted brow gel. This is the colour, I don't know, do they only have one? That's weird. Yeah, I'm just going to run that through my brows. I'm going to kind of start at the end just in case it's like super wet. Oh no, we're good. I do love a brow gel, especially for like the way that I do my brows. Just so easy. The Anastasia Brow Definer in dark brown, or a couple of little hair strokes at the front just to define them a bit. So for my eyes, this was the bit that everyone, back. The bit that everybody was asking about with my eyes, and actually this is the coolest thing ever. So the other day I was just chilling out minding my biz and this turned up, and I think this is maybe one of the greatest things I've ever seen. So this is from Too Faced and it's all their new, I think they're new, they must be new. Well, I've never seen them. Are their Killer Liner 36-hour waterproof liner, which is a big claim, I won't lie. When I opened it up, look at that. There was one more as well, but I have already used that one. But look at them. So the colour that I did use before was this one, which was like between these two. But now today I kind of want to use this. I don't know. Maybe I will. Actually using the picture was Killer Chocolate, and it's a slightly darker chocolatey, but it's actually quite plummy, I think. When I had it on, it looked quite plummy. So I think today I'm going to try this one, which is Killer Caramel. Just because it's a bit more like warm, it's a bit of a nicer. So yeah, that's the Killer Caramel one. So I think I'm going to use that today. It's actually not too different, it's just a little bit lighter. Yeah, I just thought they were really cool. I'm really desperate to use like the green one for something. You just draw a line. Kind of to about there. And just like above my crease slightly. Whee! And I like to kind of take mine down here just because, I don't know, I think it just looks a bit more flattering on my eye shape. Yeah, literally just start kind of filling in. This is so hard to like show you and do, so I'm so sorry if you can't see. Like my main problems that I have with filming makeup videos is my eyesight is actually really bad. So like right now I can't really see what I'm doing that well. I really just need to get contacts and that would probably save everything, but I feel like I always say this, but this is one of my favourite eye looks ever. Like, it just always looks good. You can do it with literally any colour. And yeah, it's just so easy and it just looks good. So I'm just going to do the other side real quick and then I'll be back. Okay, there we go. All done. I love that colour. I'm actually really glad that I went for that. It's just a little bit lighter than the other one. The other one was really nice as well, but it was just a bit deeper. Going on to lashes, I'm just going to curl them first using my Tweezerman lash curlers. Okay, so for lashes today, I have actually got a new mascara to use, but I'm going to start off with my Maybelline Colossal one. I feel like starting off with a drier mascara and then going in with like newer ones just works so much better. I've never ever been able to go in with like a new fresh mascara and it look good. It just doesn't work. Is that like the perfect dried out point now that it just makes a really good base for anything? So I'm also going to do my bottom lashes. I feel like this is a really nice kind of like 60s sort of style eye look, and especially with my hair now it looks really cool. So yeah, I'm going to do some like sort of chunky little bottom lashes. Got another one of those like little milia things on this eyelid. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can see a lump, that's what it is, so don't panic, even though you probably aren't panicking. God, heavy fucking footed. That's just my lashes with that mascara on, but I've actually got two new mascaras that I really like. So the first one is Revolution Pro Extension Lash. Not even focusing. Good news. Excuse me, please. Oh, there we go. So this is the Extension Lash Lengthening Mascara. I really like the packaging of this. I think it's really cute. This has got a really nice brush. It's very like spiky and I really like it. One that I really like is the Lash Freak Urban Decay. This is really cool actually. This is really nice. And the brush is kind of like an angled brush. It's quite a weird shape. I think I'm going to use this one today because when I used it the other day, it created like a really nice doe eye kind of lash look, which is kind of what I want today. So look at that, they're just, wow. Yeah, I just think that's beautiful. It's really, really nice. Cool. There's a little bit of the Lash Freak one just because I feel like if I've mentioned it, I might as well. This is very wet. I think where it's new, it's very, very wet. So I just kind of take like as much of the excess moistness off as I can. Use this kind of just on the outer corner lashes. It just adds a little bit more definition and kind of chunks them up a bit. I love like layering mascaras. I don't think there's ever been one that I feel like I like enough on its own. Like I just love layering them. Yeah, that's it for the lashes. They're really, really cute. I'm just going to put a bit of the Melt Cosmetics Gold Ore highlight on my inner corner. Yeah, that's it for the eyes. I just love this eye look. I think it's the most flattering thing on everyone. And obviously you can kind of change the shape to whatever feels more comfortable for you. You can obviously do it like underneath as well, which I think I'm going to maybe do with one of the colours in another video because I really want to play with like the greens and stuff. So yeah, but that's it for like eyes and face and stuff. So I'm going to use my Cash Beauty Rose Nude Lip Liner. I really need to sharpen this because there's like a scratchy bit, you know, when you get a scratchy bit in it, honestly my eyes are like watering doing it. Hurts so much, but that's not enough for me to sharpen it, so ow. So for lips today, I'm going to use the Beauty Bay Freckle lipstick. Do I like that? Don't know. Don't really know. Okay, I kind of want to go a bit browner, I think, so I'm going to take the Nude Sticks Bondi Bay All Over Face colour. I'm just going to get a bit on my finger and I'm going to kind of pat it over. Yeah, that's it. That's better. That kind of ties everything together, I think. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for my face. So I'm just going to set it in place with the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. And then I'll sort my hair out. Just talk to you a little bit about my hair and get my fringe back down. So, take these clips out. I did do my fringe this morning, but it might have got a bit messed up now, but that's fine. Okay. Zoomed you out just so you can see like the length and kind of just what my hair looks like all together. Before I cut it, I had completely blunt cut hair. Just before lockdown, don't even know which lockdown, kind of quite a long time ago, I had my hair cut into like a blunt kind of long bob. And then it had just grown out, but it was still like blunt cut at the bottom. So I naturally have quite curly hair. My hair is really thick and it just didn't look good. Like it was really hard to style. There was nothing I could really do with it that looked nice. It was too blunt for like how thick it was. So yeah, I just thought, I'm bored, I need to change. So I already had a fringe, so I thought this would just be like a good, I don't know, good kind of next step from that. So a lot of questions about how I did it. I did do it myself, which is high risk strategy, but just get them little butterflies when I think, oh, this could just go so wrong. I just love it. So I did watch a couple of really good tutorials on YouTube. I can't off the top of my head remember who they were, but I will link I think there was 2 that I watched that really helped, so I will link those down below. But what I did was I got one of these. This is like a hair razor, so this part is like a razor. Obviously it's like protected, so you can't cut yourself on it. It's like amazing for cutting your hair like this. A lot of people recommend doing it with a razor. I 100% recommend doing that if you are thinking of it. You just have a lot more control. I'm trying to cut with scissors. I even find like when I cut my fringe, this way is fine because I'm right-handed and it works, but this way is so hard to like gradient cut anything. So this is like perfect. You literally just go like that and it just kind of like feathers out. So I did get this off Amazon, which normally is fuck Jeff, like forever, but I did need it next day, so I did get it from Amazon. I will link it. That was like absolute lifesaver. I don't think I actually could have done it with scissors. Basically what I did was, as I said, I already had a fringe, so I didn't add any more hair to my fringe. I parted my hair kind of like half, like here, and then everything coming forward I kind of cut into this sort of like U shape, but quite short, so kind of these bits are obviously super short. Yeah, I did take a little bit off the length as well, but I kind of kept these bits longer because you kind of need that sort of like scraggly bottom bit. And then yeah, I kind of just added layers all around my head, so like all around the back here there's like layers, and like I said, my hair naturally is curly, so my hair like naturally wants to sit in this shape anyway, so this is like the perfect kind of style for my hair. Even when I washed it the other day, it just naturally was kind of like curling around my face and kind of framing it really nicely. To be perfectly honest with you, I know this is quite a hard haircut and it is quite like a technical whatever, but I think it kind of looks good all the time. Which, I mean, I imagine not everyone agrees with, but I think it looks great all the time. And maybe if you do kind of fuck it up, I think it looks kind of cool. Why have you got that like really short blunt bit at the back? Edgy. What do you mean? But yeah, I'm sorry I can't like really explain how I did it, but I was just basically making it up as I went along and it kind of worked out. So yeah, I will link those videos. They are really, really helpful. When it comes to kind of styling it, obviously I've only styled it a couple of times. I've had this hair for like 3 days, so I feel like I will get to a point where I really like crack the styling, and then I'll probably make like a whole video about it. But for now, what I did with my hair today, with the GHD Bodyguard, this is like a heat protectant spray, essential. This is my favourite one. This is the one that I've used like forever. The GHD Curve, so this is the curler. You can use either curlers or straighteners for this. Like, I just have never possessed that skill of curling with straighteners. Like, I find it so hard to do. If you're a hair wizard and you can do that, then you can do that, it will work. What I did was I kind of get these like short bits, and then I've got a couple of short bits here, and I just curl them like away from my face, so kind of like that. And then I didn't really curl the bottoms, I kind of just left them. But yeah, just curling all the shorter bits, like scruff this top bit up, just like put some hairspray in it, kind of mainly in the top, and I just kind of like push it up, and then yeah, my hair just naturally kind of holds it. I do feel like it's one of those haircuts that your hair kind of just knows what to do. Like, these bits will naturally stay straighter because it's where the weight and the length is, and then these top bits will kind of like naturally push up and give you that really nice kind of like shaggy vibe. So yeah, I hope that helps a little bit. Like I said, I probably will film like a proper hair video when I kind of have anything helpful to say, but at the moment I don't really know. But yeah, I don't know, you lot just make me laugh. I just think you're the funniest people ever. I was just absolutely cracking up the other night when I said, oh yeah, like what could go wrong if I do this? Everyone's just like, do it. Like, I feel like you just want to see me lose at this point, and to be honest, same. Like, constant chaotic energy in my DMs from you lot, and I kind of just love it. But yeah, thank you to everyone who eggs me on to do this. I hope that kind of helps a little bit, and if you are thinking about cutting your hair like this, just do it. Definitely do it. I think it's the coolest thing ever. I'm going to zoom you in and just show you my makeup super close up. I feel like absolutely fucking wired today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I made like a really big coffee because I was so tired, and now I'm like, I'm going to have to go for like a 100-metre sprint or something. That is the makeup up close. To be honest, I'm absolutely like amazed by this because, wait, let me get a bit closer. This is very intimate. Well, you can see that, but my skin literally looks like airbrushed. It's like these bits here, I always get like little lumpy bits, and it kind of doesn't bother me, but that is insane. Like, I'm confused. I didn't have particularly high hopes for that because I thought it was going to be gross, but I actually love it. So we learn. What have we learnt today? don't judge every primer based on your silicone 14-year-old nightmares, which are words to live by, I think. That is it all close up. The finished look for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this and thank you for being here. Everything that I've mentioned will be linked in the description down below, as well as the hair cutting videos I mentioned. I hope you'll have a lovely rest of the week and are staying safe and feeling positive. Yeah, I will see you all very soon. Love you.